Right, good morning. It's Saturday morning. Super rare opportunity today. Going to have a few hours with Dad on the bank. It's been a hectic week at work. Just looking forward to getting on the bank, really, getting some tattle out and just messing about. Looks like the weather's going to be nice. I'm going to have a venue that's only about 30 miles away from where I live in Sheffield. It's called Clearwater Lakes. It's about 10 feet deep, so there's plenty of depth there. Like I said, the water's quite clear. It's the week before Christmas, so it's obviously quite cold. Full of silvers. Hopefully we're going to catch some skimmers. Going to have a go with a feeder, with a pellet feeder, and just have a mess about it, really. Got some natural baits, but also got some pellet and corn. So yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. Should be a nice session. Like I said, Dad's struggling a little bit with his arm, but he's just going to fish with a feeder. So we'll see how it goes. First things first, it's time for some breakfast. We're at the stockyard, just off the M18, which is bang on our route. Great place for a breakfast. So yeah, let's go and get stockyard special. Hey? No, skimmer. Beautiful drop back bite that. Been having 3-minute casts, and the first 3 or 4 skimmers have come within the first 15 seconds. That really tells me that they're actually following the feeder down. But now I've just switched to 5-minute casts, and interestingly the last 3 I've had have been between 3 and 5 minutes. So I've obviously had to wait longer, but they've been bigger. Double pinky. Beautiful skimmers, beautiful. Slightly bigger than the others that are caught on the drop, but there's a lot of small fish topping as well, so, and it's deep. It's about 10-11 foot where I'm fishing, so the fish are up in the water. It is a bit milder. I think a cage feeder will be a lot better today with a long tail, catching fish in that last 50 centimetres. We can try that a little bit later. The routine has just been cast out and fishing 21 metres. As the feeder's going down. Reset the stopwatch, and that way you're just monitoring every cast. Dad's got a skimmer now. He's catching. Bait tray today. We've got some dead bing maggots in water. That's obviously just to stop them from going black in the air. We've got some 2mm carp and coarse pellets, softened down. I haven't fed any of those yet, but sometimes they can make a big difference to holding the skimmers here. I've got some live maggots, because sometimes just a live maggot can it make quite a bit of difference some days. Sometimes just that little bit of riddling in them can catch you extra fish. And then I've got some dead fluoro pinkies. Big skimmer. Big skimmer. Dad's on big skimmers now. Chicken soup. We're catching a few skimmers now, which is quite good, so it's so early on in session. Pellet feeder, it's all the fishing today, free running, complies with fishery rules, 15 gram, quick change bead, nice and simple, 0.125 micron hook length, so 16 silver barbers, simple as that. And all we're doing is putting a bit of ground bait in, and then just pushing the hook length into the ground bait, nice and simple, like that. So you've got two pinkies there. I always like the hook length to be down, so it sits down towards the bottom of the lake bed, so it's out of the way, so when fish come into it, feed on the ground bait, they're not touching that. I just think it might make a tiny little bit of a difference, and sometimes that can get you extra fish. There's a lice, look. Shows they're not moving much. That's what happens this time of year, just laying on the bottom. Sometimes you get them all over the body. This one's got them around its mouth. It is winter.
My arm will never get better.
Seen a few fish topping under that other bank, so I've just chucked a bomb over there about a foot from the other bank. Also obviously a lot shallower over there. Clearwater, just a bomb rig, size 14, carp bagger, and I think it's a skimmer. There's been some good fish right and crashing over there. Nah, big eyed. There's loads of these in here.
Yeah, as we suspected, it's an eye.
Is it eye? Yeah. Oh, it's been a lovely session. As you can see, light's going a little bit now, but it's been a lovely day. Look at it, not breath of wind. Just thought quickly show you guys what the other part of this lake looks like. It's been a cracking day. 1, 2 fish rising as well now. Caught quite a few skimmers, probably had about 30 now. But yeah, we're going to call it a day now. We're going to go and get some pizza. Dad's arm's been hurting a little bit this week, and he's only made it worse today because he's been using that landing net too much, bless him. So, but yeah, I think he'll be back on the bank Wednesday. But yeah, it's been a good day. Not fed anything early on, all just ground bait. I've experimented today. I've used F1 ground bait, but I mixed it with molasses just to kind of sweeten it up, but also to darken it down. It's worked alright, to be fair. It obviously makes it stickier, but it's just something to try, and that's what these days are all about for me, as well as obviously spending a bit of time with Dad. But the second part of the session I started introducing 2mm carp and coarse pellets, and it's really been noticeable how that's kind of, it seems to, I was only catching like quick fish every now and then. Once I put the pellets in, I was having to wait between 4 and 6 minutes for bites, a little bit longer than I were before. Still not a long time, but I think the micro pellets have just held me in the peg longer, and they've been a better stamped fish as well. Still caught them on double pinky, but yeah, I'd say that those pellets have really just helped to hold the fish there. But I mean, why not? They see those sea pellets on here and the venues like this all year round. But yeah, anyway, the week before Christmas, so next weekend finish up, break up for work. So yeah, it's been a good session, like I say. Good to have a few hours with Dad. I think he's just packing up now, but he's had a good day. And so yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time we're out on the bank.
My arm will never get better.